The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. John Gray gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What do we need to know here, Danny? First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
The 1-2. The third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Had to protect there with two strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Settling in now, Danny Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Danny Freeman.
Here we go.
From the stretch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So it's first and second with two men gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Comes set, the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right.
Round hard, you're scoring,
and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is shallow right. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Into the box now, Danny Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Danny Freeman.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field.
Did he
Looking
do it?
up is the left fielder.
We did.
See you later. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Danny Freeman will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So a runner at first now with one away, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Runners going.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Rockies strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Tucker Barnhart.
Weekly toward third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Danny Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him
Oh
up.
my God.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Pablo Lopez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Danny Freeman.
From the stretch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it
4
fly.
more runs to Tacos.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Ready
got
to
to
take
be
his
fucking
hacks
kidding
again.
me.
Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the
Danny
two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Now
Yeah,
6-4.
baby, you don't see this very often, D-Ro,
Something
when it's
is
cold
wrong
and chilly
here.
like this, wind blowing in a little bit.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies.
7-6
Danny Freeman,
now.
2
Okay.
home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The run scores from second. It's now an 8-6 game.
Man, you smoked that thing. Attaboy, good job.
Digging in once again, Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Popped up. Votto is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleed. Danny Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 8 of 14. He's taken him deep once. Runner goes on the ground to third. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(12-6) the final tally here. The Rockies even up this league championship series at 1 game apiece. Pablo Lopez earns the victory on the mound. Sonny Gray 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight, and as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Robert Stevenson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Leading off for Colorado, the third baseman, Danny
First offering on its way.
Freeman.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that The moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
That is it. The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Now a throw over, and they got him.
Leading off for the Rockies, the third baseman, Danny Freeman.
Right now, kid. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Solo shot to right center. His 5th so far in this series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in, Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 33.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. To the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. In now, Danny Freeman. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nate Jones is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Josh Van Meter will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch.
I could have had a fucking RBI right there. Come on. You don't have to sit there.
And there's no better timing here to come up big for your team than in the
off.
postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
The final one.
Let's play ball.
Leading off for the Rockies,
First pitch.
Danny
Line drive to center field. Santana has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Into the box, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chopped toward the second baseman. Moustakas has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the in now for Colorado, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana.
the center fielder, Danny.
Grounder down the line at third. Oh, beautiful dive. Touche, sir.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Made the throw off his ass.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman.
The third baseman, Danny.
How did you do that? How the hell did you do that? Dude, from your ass, you made that kind of throw. He had no shot at making it. Damn. Just... how the fuck is this even possible? From his ass, and has enough to throw out the runner.
Here we go, one time, like a big dog.
First offering on its way. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. It is gone.
We will see you tomorrow night.
Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So a 3-run blast to left center, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Well, the NLCS was 5 games. We used all 5 games. And this series is now split 2-2. And there's only 3 left.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
I mean, I love that recognition, but in all, it was a terrible game. But that play, though, from his ass throwing that runner out
The final line score
first.
for our
So,
ball game
yeah,
tonight.
there's that.
For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Luis Castillo has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Castillo has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this, the bullpen.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the for Colorado. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Popped him up.
Nice.
Freeman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So here's the cleanup. Freeman, he'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on. So 2 are gone now for the Reds.
None
of
our
half
starting
of the
pitchers
4th.
know actually how to
to hit next to
limit
the pitcher
fucking
Luis
runs.
Castillo. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here.
Oh my God, offense, you need to wake the fuck up. Our
in
pitchers need to wake the fuck up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Fucking idiot.
Into the box now.
What a fucking idiot.
Trevor Story. Stepping in, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Danny.
First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing.
If you're going to fucking swing all the way.
It's 0-1. Shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Have a look.
And he'll scramble back to first safely. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly.
Starting pitching needs to know how to do fucking better in this series.
In the postseason, and that's exactly.
Starting pitching needs to know how to do fucking better in this series. It is a fucking playoffs. This is unfucking believable. We didn't win almost 100 games for this shit.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies.
We're done.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Freeman.
Starting
as
pitching
the switch hitter
needs
will
to be
take
good
his
this
cuts
game.
left-handed
Bullpen
here.
needs to be good this
First
game.
offering on its way.
You need to be better.
Line towards center field. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, see you drive it right back to the pitcher. Huh now?
Gray ready with the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge
Take it.
series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's a .333 hitter. Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
At the plate, Danny Freeman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Danny Freeman.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep
out of
to
here,
center
ball. Get
field.
out, get out, get out.
Santana has to retreat to the
Fucking
track,
hell.
but he has it to retire. Here's a swing and In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. Third
right,
trip to the plate for him here
game,
tonight. 0
1
for
out
2 at this point.
In the 7th.
Bouncer to the left side. Story picks it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play.
Nice play, Story.
Striding into the box, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty.
I
Almost
can't
went
have that
deep
happen.
his last AB, certainly.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to
Did he do it?
straightaway
Did he
center.
do it? Did he do it?
And we'll have to leave it
Damn
there
it.
as the play is made here to... So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Down the third baseline. Reined in. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to use all 7 games. God damn.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory.
This series has been uncomfortably close.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason. And that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason.
This is it. Last game of the series. Again, starting pitching needs to do good in this game. Bullpen needs to do good in this game. And that kid hitting the 4 spot
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball.
Life.
It's the finale, Game 7 of the National League Championship Series
If
between the
that don't
Cincinnati
happen,
Reds and the Colorado
we're screwed.
Rockies.
Trying to see if I can play the Yankees in the World Series.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian
Yeah,
welcoming
calling
you
it.
to our
Yankees,
exclusive
Rockies.
postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters. So we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
Bet you they already won that series.
All right, the stage is set. The
If
starters
not,
get
Cleveland.
their final tosses in out in the bullpen.
Which they have not
and
been
we've got
in the
a
World
good
Series
one in store
since
for you, folks.
2016,
Play-by-play
when
is
they
coming
lost
up
against the Cubbies.
next. Pablo Lopez gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. What's your take on him,
Ever
Dan?
since then,
Hey, this
the
guy
Cubs
has
have
a
not been back
4-pitch
yet.
repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice
5-3
options to
in the
have.
bottom
You can
of
go
the
hard,
first
soft,
inning.
you
You
can go
guys
in
are
and out. And
pathetic.
anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas is
That's how
there,
you're going to start
and
this
there's
game.
one away.
That's how we started every fucking. Oh, you need to
So
do
now the Reds'
fucking
cleanup
good.
hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded to third. On it goes right through him into left field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Okay. That's how we're going to do it. 8-3
now
in
for
the
Cincinnati,
top of the
Danny
second inning.
Santana.
You guys are fucking pathetic.
Danny.
Is this really what you want to do with the season that we had?
The 0-1 delivery.
Blow it. All
Hopped
up
up.
right here. You only needed
Freeman
one
will put this
fucking
one away,
out.
and the side is retired.
You need to stop letting these fucking Reds crush
The
us like
pitcher,
this.
Julio Teheran, steps up to the plate in a
I
sacrifice
am
situation,
so
so let's see if that
fucking
is
done
indeed
with
on
this
right
bullshit.
here. He'd have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. There's one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
This kid right here does not deserve this
Striding
bullshit.
in for the Rockies, Danny Freeman.
Already
he got
down
on top of one and was a
10-4 in the
ground
bottom
out
of the
victim
third
last
inning.
time.
Yeah, and I know
Seriously?
you want to lace a line drive or hit
Letting
a
these
potential
Reds
home run.
crush our
But I'll tell
starting
you
pitching
what,
like this.
grab the cheap rip.
This one
That's
is
not going to help, by
crushed.
the way.
Back, and gone.
Now you made a respectable attempt, a 4-point game. Still. Not
A
how it should
two-run
be.
blast to straightaway
Our
right
starting
field
pitching
is
is
7th
being
of this
blown the
series
fuck
as
up.
they've cut this deficit down to 4.
We can't have this for the kind of season we had. The Reds are a shit team.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and
But you're
sneak a
making them
fastball
look
past
like
this guy. Power hitter, and
they
every power
deserve
hitter in the
to be in
league
the World
knows
Series.
you got to
And you
start
don't
with the
deserve to be in
numero
the
uno.
playoffs.
Number 1, man. You got to get on the
He's
heater
a
and adjust
rookie.
to everything
He
else,
shouldn't
and
always
he
have to
did just
carry
that.
the team on his back. Okay.
Trevor Story steps in now
Not shortstop.
as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball.
11's
Digging
6.
in now,
Come on.
Danny Freeman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right
You
field
guys are
for a
trash.
single.
Rockies, come on. Stop playing like shit. Do something good.
Freeman.
Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. You guys can't score anything
Digging
else.
in,
Come on.
Danny Freeman.
Where
He
the
singled
fuck
his
is-
last time
Where
up.
is everyone?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Falling
Lying
asleep, knowing
towards center
what's at
field.
stake in
So
this
he'll
game.
add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Could just allow
Dan, right
this
here you see a
to
situation
play
where
out and lose this game,
Up next for Colorado,
or
the third baseman, Danny Freeman.
you guys come back from
Here's
4
the first pitch.
and win this fucking game. God, I shouldn't be having to do this. Colorado, you guys are horrible.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together
Starting
a monster
pitching is
line in this
awful.
one. They just can't get him out.
all you can ask
Boy.
is
You know what? Stop